Yes, people, what is going on? We are back for yet another season, a brand new season, 2026, McLaren Fan TV. Of course, I'm joined with my co-host, Mahad from the Pit Stop Fracker. What's going on, bro?
New era, same McLaren Fan TV. We're here, man.
This is it, man. This is
Sorry
it,
for
man.
the hiatus, people.
I know.
It was a long season.
How's the winter been, man? What you been doing over the winter?
It's been all right, man. I've just been like trying to get my head around these new cars, these new rules. It's going to be very different. Might be a little bit Formula E-ish. You know what I mean?
Do you think?
For an old head like me, I have to get my head around these things. You know what I'm saying about all the different modes and the battery and stuff like that. So, but you won't know anything until you actually watch a race, and then you can understand what's going on.
Yeah. Why do you think it will be a bit Formula E-ish in your opinion? Is it because of the half and half, or
it's the half and half? It's a lot of battery management going on. A lot of focus is on there rather than just driving. But until I actually see it, I can't be an old head and be like, "Oh, I'm judging it." You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you've seen the kind of coverage over the winter and stuff like that about these new cars, how you've interpreted things.
Like, do you know what? The two things that I was happy with straight away. Number one, they're smaller. Number two, those wheel covers are off. Those were just two ticks straight away for me. And I was like, yeah, let's go. Then I was hearing some of the drivers, Max was talking about this not being F1 anymore. He was feeling a type of way with it. And, maybe there's a lot more technicality. I think Lewis, from what I remember, said you need a degree to learn these rules, these new regulations, stuff like that. So it might not be, and I think even people like Alonso were saying, look, this isn't about who's the best driver, like fast driver. It's about like who can. It's like way more mechanical. And he said something about the chefs could be as good as driving. So the chefs could do it. So So the drivers are kind of concerning me, but from what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing, I'm ready. I'm excited. And the lap times I was seeing, of course, it's testing's testing. It's not about pace as such, but they were kind of talking like the Bahrain testing lap times were like 4 seconds slower than qualifying, or practice one in Bahrain last year. And I'm like, well, Bahrain last year was like 5 years of the same regulations being like finely tuned.
I think that's quite good.
So like, for me, I was a bit like, but they tried to portray it like it was. It's a bit of a concern, but maybe
I think they should compare it to 2022, and I think it was only like 1 second or something.
That's what they should do. That's exactly what they should do.
Well, I think it was maybe faster. I don't know. I can't really remember, but
I saw a lot of comparisons.
I've got loads of mind to it, man. How much regulation changes have we seen? Come on.
I know exactly. We've seen enough. We've seen enough. I was watching this morning the season review of 2015. I don't know why I do it to myself, but every now and again I pull up that 2015, and especially because now you've got Aston Martin with Honda, Fernando Alonso, Van Dorn. It is the same. I think even Jenson Button's in the camp of some kind at Aston Martin. It's hilarious.
Yeah, was ambassador or something like that.
Man just left Williams, just dipped.
That's what I'm saying. I thought ambassador was a serious thing. You got to stay there for a while. What do you mean you could do a transfer of ambassador?
That was confusing to me. That was confusing to me, man. That was confusing to me. Look, there's some people in the chat. Let me say what I've gone to the people. Look, it's been a minute. It's been a couple of months, but shout out to Z. What's going on? Hello. Hi, Bonzo. What's going on? Yeah, you, man, are finally back. Yes, we are here live and direct, man. We're going to be here, as you know, every single Tuesday after a race weekend. You know what time it is. Yes, man. Right, Papaya, what's going on? Says, the season is back when we are here. Do you think we can defend the titles? We'll get into that as well. And shout out to Adam. Big up yourself. We are back. Yeah, everyone's saying that we are back. 100%. But I thought, before we get into the nitty-gritties of predicting and everything of that nature, let's start things off with the MCL 40, man. We didn't do a video at the time when the livery dropped.
Yeah.
But what were your teas when McLaren brought out MCL number 40 for 2026?
First of all, did you see the Barcelona test delivery?
Bro. Listen, McLaren, you need to bring that one for some special event. We need that livery. That old black.
Can you just cancel the livery? Just use this. I can't answer you.
Mate, I was all over that black livery, that stealth mode.
That is just, it was cold. I think
That
we
was
need
delicious. That was
that.
delicious.
I thought this, it's the ongoing tradition of our special liveries being better than the actual livery.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? All of our special liveries are better than the original.
It's the same with like Oscar Piastri's helmets. All of his special helmets are better than his original helmet.
That Australian Grand Prix helmet is sensational.
Every single helmet is better.
It's sensational.
Yeah, that's a banger livery we've already dropped. There's some hints that we're gonna get some special liveries this year.
Okay.
Apparently it's our 1,000th race in Miami.
Oh, what, this year? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna double check that, but something special's happening in Miami, which I assume is gonna be going for two races at least.
Trust it to be in America, innit? Zach Brown's all over that boy.
The original livery, well, I don't know. What do you think? I think it's more of the same. It looks quite similar. Obviously, when you win the championship back to back, you kind of have to keep that tradition going. It's kind of like the West liveries, the Marlboro. You know what I'm saying? You have to just keep the tradition going.
Yeah, listen, I ain't mad at it, man. I like last year's livery. I thought last year's livery was really nice. And what I like about this year is that, and normally I would be more opposed to, I'd be more for the all black, more black on the car. But the fact that there's more papaya on the car, I feel like it's more striking. And it's the fact that the car's a bit smaller, the nose, the dip of the nose is, there's something about it that I like. And I like the little Google, was it the Gemini little sign at the tip of the nose? Like, it looks good. And when I've seen it go out on track, it just looks like a nice compact car. And I think the contrasting colors of papaya and black, I think they make a good difference. I mean, I think the car has evolved in terms of the look, and I think they last year was one of my favorites.
Good. It makes it look better. It looks
the shapes changed the car completely. So seeing the shape the way that it is, I was like, okay, I'm good to go, man. I'm ready to go. Obviously, the special liveries I'm definitely looking out for, and I'm hoping that black one from testing makes an appearance of some kind, some way, somehow. So
we've had 994 Grand Prix.
994, yeah.
So we're on 994 right now.
So what's the 6th race of the season? Is it Miami?
I think it's Miami. Depending on if racings get cancelled or not. Obviously, we've got the stuff going on in the Middle East.
I was gonna say,
anybody out there in the Middle East right now that's watching, stay safe. I mean,
stay safe, everybody. Anyone out there in the Middle East for sure, man. Because it's kicked off, man. It's absolutely
crazy. I was in Bahrain watching the race, and that's kicking off there.
Can you imagine?
So, the Saudi race and the Bahrain race is happening in April. So, if it's still going on, it's very likely it's going to get cancelled. So,
do you reckon they would postpone it or cancel it fully?
I think they're going to cancel it. I think they'll put another race there.
Interesting, because I have a feeling
maybe Portugal.
I have a feeling they're going to extend Abu Dhabi, push it further, and squeeze Saudi Arabia and Bahrain at the end of the season if it doesn't go to plan in the next month.
The only thing is Vegas is right there, isn't it? And then I think Vegas is like a fixed date for the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Abu Dhabi will go further down. So let's say if it's supposed to end December 6th,
end the season.
Yeah, end the season. End the season. It'll go just before Abu Dhabi because that will always end the season, won't it? But I reckon we'll squeeze because we've had Saudi just before Abu Dhabi before. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. We had Saudi just before. 2021. Remember the last
21. Yes. There you go. So yeah, I mean, look, hopefully everything gets cleared and sorted out. I just hope that
safety first, innit? They've already cancelled the WEC race, innit? So
they have.
Yeah,
yes, they have. Shout out to Frank who says, "Look, WEC has gone to Imola instead of Qatar," which that
was supposed to happen like next week or so.
Yes, it was meant to happen soon, wasn't it? Yes, it was indeed. Reincarnation says very short winter. Listen, man, it's the shortest in history, but at the same time, yeah, man. For us, it felt like ages because of all this testing, like you said earlier. And I'm itching to get some Formula One back. I'm itching.
You know what? At a point, you get bored of the speculation, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just come on.
Exactly.
Every day, article, podcast, just speculation. Let me just see what's going on, man.
Bro, like
take me to Q3 right now.
I've attempted to listen to like 3 podcasts on Formula One, and I've just changed it. Like after 15 minutes, I've just changed it because it's like you say, it's just speculation. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's whatever, man. You know what I mean? People are. I've seen new podcasts coming out now today talking about Aston Martin and how bad testing was. Nah, man, that's been and gone. We've done that.
The content I want for Aston Martin is them doing like 4 laps in Australia.
Yo,
reviewing that.
That I'm for. That I'm for. The thing is, I want to see Alonso do well again at Aston Martin. I want to see Adrian Newey. I want to see it all work together. But let me tell you something right now. When I see 4 laps, and a blown up engine at the back. Because then, how many laps did they do in testing combined? Was it like 36?
Me and you did more laps, don't
worry. Me and you done.
You did more laps. Me and you did more laps.
That's what that matters.
That's what that matters.
But yeah, delivery overall, though, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of it. And Reincarnation says,
what's your rating? What's your ranking? What's your rating out of 10?
I'm going to give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.5. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. I have no problems with it. I know they put a bit more papaya on it. But for me personally, as long as it's fast, that's all that matters. I need to see Rob Marshall, Pete Prod, do your thing, man. Let me see what we're cooking, man.
Yeah,
apparently we've got some little innovations already, but obviously we're always going to be a little bit hampered because we've got less wind tunnel time than everybody else. But that's suffering from success, baby.
What do you think of the engine, compression, whatever nonsense that's been going on all winter with Mercedes engines and whatever else, reviewing it in June, this, that, and the other?
Nonsense.
It's bogus, man.
These men are chatting rubbish. I don't believe in any of this. Obviously, I'm not to pretend like I understand those things about compression rates and engines and stuff like that. I'm not going to pretend to know the technical side of things, but there's so much false flags. Remember this time last year, technical directive coming in Barcelona is going to stop McLaren. Well, 5 races in a row immediately after. I don't believe any of this.
I can't lie. I literally was like,
people think teams are stupid. Why would you do something that not only impact you, but affect your customers that are paying you money? Why would you jeopardize it? For what?
Honestly, I was there scratching my head. I said, what does this mean? Yeah. How have they tested it out? Who snitched on who? Like, where did this come from? And then I'm seeing like, okay, now they're going to review it anyway. They want to review it. So it is what it is. If they're going to have to review it, they're going to have to review it. But yeah.
The testing of it for January, was it August 1st or July 1st or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't care. Let me just be competitive. That's all that matters.
No, for real, who cares? Who genuinely cares? Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section as well. Big up some of the people. Look, Human Flies, man. It's been a hot minute, man. It's been a while. Shout out to my Crypto Space UK. Okay, McLaren are going to be.
They changed all the apps, man. So we don't even know.
Hey, man, yeah.
YouTube, man, suck.
Whatever your original name is, we don't even know. McLaren are going to be fire if the engine don't blow up. Listen, from what we're hearing, it's the best in the land. It's the best in the land.
Apparently, remember when McLaren fans were crying about not having the Honda deal and we went to Aston.
I know.
I hope you're not crying now, bro.
Yeah, it's true. I think I wouldn't say I was one of them, but I was concerned that Aston Martin went to Honda for sure. I was concerned. They kept my attention.
They beat us to it, but I was like,
shout out to
decision making. I'll be honest when it comes to that.
Yeah, listen, you got to do it, man. Rosa LM1, I see what you've done there. Let's go. We are back indeed. Yes, man. Hey, listen, Norris has got the 1, bro. Norris has got the 1 this year, you know. Let's do it. I think we have a very good chance at the constructors. We'll see about the drivers' championship. Yes, we will get into those kind of predictions as well. We'll get your thoughts on that. Reincarnation says McLaren have the shortest cars. Monaco win.
So we've got the shortest car. That's one innovation there, like by 10 centimeters or something. So
we'll take that.
It'll be more agile. Let me see what Rob Marshall's cooking with that one. What's the rationale behind that? Let's see how it impacts us. I assume it will make us quicker in slow speed corners, but might lose something in high speed. But let's see how it goes, man. I like to see all the little innovations. And one thing that Rob Marshall said that I thought was very interesting in the winter, he said that, listen, we're gonna have a solid platform here, but because we've got less wind tunnels now than everybody else, we've got to steal some ideas, man. We've got to look what other people are doing and go down that direction. So you see a lot of innovation with other teams, let's say Ferrari, Mercedes, and stuff like that. We've got less wind tunnel time. We can't take risks like that. Every single thing that we comes out of that factory has to be works. That's the work. You can't take risks like other teams at this moment in time. We
can't do an Aston Martin where you're upgrading and you're getting worse. That's what they were doing before this regulation. Do you know what I mean? Frank says, so much speculation is just everyone repeating the same talking points that they've heard on TV. Z says, look, everybody's an insider.
Everybody knows somebody, man.
Everybody knows somebody. You know the ones. Ryan Papaya. Jesus, Ryan Papaya. There we go. Didn't think it was possible to start a season worse than us in Bahrain a few seasons ago. How the turntables.
We won't be having that, will we? We won't be having that.
Nah. We were, I know, for real.
I don't expect us to be the fastest. I don't know what your expectations are. Just watching preseason testing and stuff like that. What was your
couple of things in it? Well, a couple of things. Mercedes didn't obviously give us the full spec of the engine because they didn't have to. And in Australia, we're going to have to, it's mandatory that we have the full spec. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. I genuinely think, bro, we got something under our sleeve for people because we're not being talked about a lot, which is a good thing, I think.
We're fourth in everybody's ranking.
Yeah, exactly. Third, fourth, around there somewhere. And I just think, I don't know about you. I think Australia is a good circuit for us. I don't know about you. I've just got.
We done well, even in rubbish cars. Am I going crazy?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I feel like even in 23, when we weren't good, I felt like we got a good result.
I feel we're pretty decent. So I reckon in Australia we'll be a bit better than people think. And then what will end up happening is they will overhype us. And then what's the next race? Is it what's the next race? China
sprint race.
And then China, it will become like, we might not be as great. And then it'll be like, oh, McLaren's finished. And it's like, no, guys, you lot put us too high. You're now going to put us too low. We're going to be just right there. I think we're going to be quick this year. I think we're going to have a good season. Honestly, I do.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I feel like it's going to be a bit more like 24 rather than 25. 25 will hot out the block immediately. We're quick. We won the first race, stuff like that. I think we'll probably be a podium contender for the first couple of races. Then we'll kick on. So it's the same kind of like with 24. Like 24, we're a podium contender. We're fighting for P3s, P2s, and then we kicked on after the first big upgrade. That's what's going to happen. That's what I reckon anyway. So I think there's a lot of discontent among McLaren fans because they were like, "Oh, you guys sacrificed a lot of last year. You stopped developing the car early to be ready for this year. Why did you do that if you're not going to be the fastest car straight away?" That's not how it works, man.
It's not how it works.
Even to be even level with everybody else in terms of wind tunnel time and working on the car, we had to stop early. We're at a disadvantage already. So it's really just about being quite smart on your upgrades. Every single decision has to count. And my expectation is not to be the fastest. If we win the race in Australia, that's brilliant. But I think we're just going to be in and about P3, P4, P5, depending on what the other teams. I need to see what everybody else is cooking.
See how
but all I know is that we're not rubbish. That's all I know.
Yeah, we're not rubbish.
Like 23.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Look, here's something that Reincarnation's pointed out. This is very important because there's one criticism we've had of McLaren maybe over the last couple of years, even in a good car. This strategy of ours, Now, Red Bull are some of the best when it comes to strategies, and nicking one of their people. What was the person's name? What was the gentleman's name?
Will Courtenay. Will Courtenay, welcome.
Courtenay.
I'll take you out for breakfast, mate.
When you're ready.
What's that?
You know when you're ready.
That's what I'm worried about. I have confidence in the car.
Yes.
And our ability to make a good car. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about this type of stuff.
I'm worried about this type of stuff.
How we operate on the race weekend, how we deal with strategy. And this is a positive step. Hopefully it goes in there and we're like, what you guys did.
Yeah, no, it's definitely that. That's exactly why I was like, this comment here is where it's clutch for us. It definitely will come in for us. Adam says McLaren doing the most laps in testing is insane. We never do the most laps in any testing. We were up there for sure. Did we do the most? I thought we were behind Haas. I thought we did behind Hassan, whoever.
No, I think we did the most in Bahrain.
We did the most. Wow. Yeah, sensational stuff.
Bahrain, for sure.
Shout
I
out
think
to
Mercedes did the most over all 3 tests.
Over all 3, okay. So Bahrain alone, where apparently it was the real one anyway. Steph says, "Hello, guys," and we didn't break down. That's important.
I think we did had one small one, but nothing like what Aston Martin's doing or whatever.
I think Alpine had one at the beginning as well, and then ever since after that, they covered ground. So you know that engine's good because Alpine were covering laps, mate.
Alpine doing mileage.
Yeah, Alpine doing mileage is crazy. Hello, guys. Hope you had a great winter. Genuinely, I'm so excited about this season. Can't wait to see the cars back on track. I cannot wait, Steph. I definitely cannot wait. Federico says, "Hi all. I hope everything is doing well. Yes, man. Everyone is doing great. We're here. We're back. McLaren Fan TV is back at your channel." Shout out to Steph Flo. What's good, fam? So hyped for the new season to start. I think we might be a bit on the back foot to start, but if there is a team I believe to develop better than anyone, it's us. That's why
I'm a bit confused about the takes by everybody else. Like, have you not seen what we do?
Yeah, exactly.
We ran around.
It's exactly that.
And one thing I will say is there was a lot of talk pre-season, like, or even the back end of last season, Williams can make that jump now. This is the new rule set. Williams can make that jump. Aston Martin can make that jump. You're not McLaren, man. It just shows how rare what we did in 23, how rare it is.
Yeah, because they made it.
They thought other teams could do that. No.
Yeah, they made it because, and to be fair, McLaren made it look like it was like Andrea Stella comes on, turns the key, and says, "This is how it's done," and everyone thought they could just follow suit. It's not like that. We're not like everyone else. We're not built like everyone else.
They're like us.
They're not like us. Exactly. Frank says, "One thing McLaren definitely needs is a new strategist." So that's good. Absolutely. Reincarnation says, "Have Mercedes got their fuel homologated yet?" Listen, bruv, I'll worry about all of that, bruv. I'll worry about that down the road.
Everything happens on the
1st of March. Everything, their deadline.
Shout out to Mercedes money. That shit better be ready.
Exactly. You better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Drea says, "Sorry, I'm late, guys. I missed your post. Great to see you all." Shout out to you, man. You're here. You're here. That's what matters. You're here. They'll be shocked later in the season and then say McLaren breached the cost cap. You know it's coming.
They do it every time.
You know it's coming.
And then when the cost cap stuff comes out, we're never in the conversation.
Yeah, no. Guys, just to, let us know in the comments section down below, what are you rating the MCL 40 out of 10? I've given it 7.5. Mahad's given it an 8. Pre-season testing. What was some of the things that you noticed, or what were some of the things that you were sort of keen on, that you had your eye on ahead of the season? Because I'm sure you're just excited to see cars on track.
Yeah, the cars they look a bit slow. I don't know if that's the cameraman needing to sort himself out.
The cameraman
director. It looks slow. But apart from that, it's more about I'm watching drivers figuring out how to drive these cars rather than testing out the limits to the cars. That makes sense.
Yeah. No one really tested their limits, did they?
No, I don't think they went over the top. Like, let's say, for example, you watch testing last year or the year before, you watch it. That's where you can kind of gauge something.
Yeah.
Out of testing, but this one is like you're literally watching these drivers working, figuring out the buttons on this steering wheel. Okay,
obviously,
how do I deploy? Where should I deploy the battery on this lap? So on and so on. They're just trying to figure things out. So I can't really glean anything. I know people take long run pace and all this kind of stuff into account. From a McLaren perspective, we don't follow what everybody else is doing anyway. In terms of if you're a McLaren fan, you watch practice sessions or you watch testing and stuff like that. We do something completely different to everybody else.
To everyone else.
So we never really know, and we don't really chase performance like that. So we'll just see what happens. I think you get a better understanding of where we're at, probably like practice 2, maybe just even like Q2, Q3. But from testing from other people, obviously, some people are doing glory runs, some people are hiding stuff. I just thought, okay, these cars look quite interesting. The starts were quite interesting. I know.
Yeah, what was that about?
The Mercedes engine was sitting there for a while.
Man are waiting. These men are having
Lewis
to
and
wait.
Charles are just wow. And
the way Lewis dunked on some of those cars, man, I was like, hang on.
If I'm going to be concerned about anything, it's about that turbo. Because we don't really have that much information anyway. And for McLaren as well, we just got this engine. We don't really know. Mercedes know everything. So they're going to have that advantage over us anyway. We're just trying to figure stuff out.
Do you think Ferrari showed their hand early again? As they always do every new regulation.
Testing champions. Are they not testing champions? In the last 15 years.
They are the testing champions. Oh, mate. I literally saw... Because Mercedes, at the Barcelona shakedown, Mercedes was like, on fire. And then they thought, we need to pull this back. We need to pull this back because we don't just show our cards too much. Ferrari said, bun it, mate. We're going to give you everything. We're going to show you everything. Leclerc was putting in purple sectors, mate. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. And, Lewis Hamilton. Let's talk about it for just 2 seconds. What's going on over there? Because it's good to see him smile again. It's good to see him happy. Kim Kardashian?
Yes, let him enjoy himself.
He can't go to sleep, can he? This guy is forever. Listen, if he wants to win this 8th title, he needs to be serious, mate.
No, it's fine, man. Maybe that'll serious in him.
It's fine.
Make him focus. Maybe I'll make him focus. We can't go on that bad. When he's out here doing mad things, that's when he's cooking.
That's when he's cooking.
When he's depressed in his house and he's not doing anything,
bro. He's not.
He starts thinking and shit goes down the.
Listen, I'm definitely of the opinion of I don't want to see a depressed, downbeat Lewis having to find himself, go to Rwanda and all that sort of stuff. I don't need none of that. What I need is box office. But you know what's funny? I was watching the like I said to you earlier, I was watching the 2015 season review. Yeah. And Lewis is killing it in the season. But then he ends up, I don't know what race it was. The race escapes me now. It might have been Belgium. No, the one before Belgium. It might have been Hungary. He's with Matt Damon the night before a race, right? Matt Damon's live on set shooting a film and has asked Lewis to be in the final scene. And Lewis is there waiting. I'm thinking, wait a minute, you've got a race to go and do the next day.
Care. You see what he's pushing off that? With the filters and that. I remember them days. He didn't care, man. And he performed well. So what team are you scared of? If we're not going to win something,
it's Mercedes, man.
Yes. Why is everybody important to this Mercedes thing?
Because I just think
let us know in the chat who if we're in this title fight, both titles, who are we going up against?
Don't get me wrong, I'm an idiot for not mentioning Red Bull and Max Verstappen. I'll tell you that now in March because Verstappen can win races with a tank, so that's clear. But the fact that I'm not scared of Ferrari, if that's what you're asking me, definitely not. They will. It's
Hamilton with a woman.
It's Hamilton with a woman.
That's an extra 20 horsepower, man.
He's an extra 20. Mate, this is giving me Vettel 2018 vibes. That's what this is giving me.
Can't do that, man.
This is what it's giving me.
Don't do that to my God.
He's going to be flying and then Silverstone. So what was Vettel's home Grand Prix? It was Hockenheim, wasn't it? It will be Lewis at Silverstone, mate. Slides off into the gravel.
Lewis at Silverstone, bro, they were clapping standing ovation on in-laps.
On in-laps.
He ain't doing nothing.
They were watching the greatest. But yeah. People are saying 4-4 is back.
You're not scared of Ferrari. You're not scared of Leclerc.
No. It's a couple. Look, I've been here before. You've been here before. We saw in the last regulation start, we saw Leclerc 40 points leading the championship. The regulation before that, we saw Sebastian Vettel winning in Australia. We thought, yeah, here we go. I've just spoken about Hockenheim. The regulation before that, your man and ours, Mr. Fernando Alonso in that Ferrari. We've been here multiple times. Don't be fooled. They will start red hot. Listen, Lewis could win the Australian Grand Prix. So too could Leclerc. They will start red hot. But when you see when the clocks, what's it? When it hits like June, when it gets to June, July, August, we'll have the conversation.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
There's no French Grand Prix.
If you've only got 2 eyes and you've got an eye on one team, you've got an eye on another team. Ferrari's not on those teams. It's Red Bull and Mercedes.
It's Max Verstappen and George
Max
Russell.
Verstappen. Okay.
Yeah. It's Max Verstappen and George Russell. Those are the two people I've got my eye on. That Mercedes is a rocket launcher, Mahad. Let's have it right.
Why are we buying this, bro?
You watch it, bro.
Why are we buying this? Why are we buying this? We have the same engine, man. What we do?
Yeah, we do.
I genuinely don't believe they've got they have a better understanding of the car, obviously, and the best understanding of the engine than us. And there was obviously going to be an inherent advantage to that. They know the engine. They have had more wind tunnel time than us. They've been working on it for longer. I don't think they're better than us at aero or upgrades on that.
Maybe not, but they've got the resources, man. They've got the resources. Because the thing with Mercedes last year as well, they were so consistent, man. They were very consistent.
They slapped upgrade and they're all over the gaff halfway through the season.
Yeah. George Russell is entering his peak right now, and he was the best driver out of the non-title race guys. Obviously, he was the best of the rest, right? He will be hot this year. He'll be hot this year.
Do you think he's going to win the title? We'll see. Actually, let's save that for predictions. I've got a feeling. I know what your vibes is. I already know what your vibes is, bro.
No, I've already done a video on it. I did a short video on it. I've done a shorts video, but I'm doing another video for I'm doing my top 5 predictions. That's coming out Thursday, Friday. So, yeah, and I keep scratching my head, bro. I've got 2 people in mind that's going to win the championship, and if it depends on what day of the week it is. On Monday it's 1, Tuesday it's 2.
It's not 44.
Nah.
It's not 16.
Nah. So, wait, so where are you then? So where are you with this then? Because you're bringing up the Ferrari prop.
Maybe I'm the only person in the world that thinks that we're going back to back.
Okay. What? As in Lando back to back?
We're back to back.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm freaking talking about. I mean, look,
I'll go further. I'll go further into my details when we get to.
Let's wrap up the testing anyway. We'll wrap up the preseason testing. Look, we're happy. The car's reliable. The engine's there. It's not even the full spec engine. McLaren got a ton of laps in, the most in Bahrain, as somebody mentioned earlier. Like happy days. I think we're good going into Australia. Can we agree?
We're good.
We're good.
The worst we can finish is 7th and 8th. And that's just because everybody else is better than us. The other top teams.
That would be bad. 7th and 8th.
That's a
bad day at the office.
Think about it. If Red Bull's quicker than us, Ferrari's quicker than us, Mercedes is quicker than us. Well, that's 6 cars, bro.
They can't all be quick. There's no way they're all quicker than us. No way.
That's what I don't believe. I don't believe that. That's why I said it's the worst. I think the best is a win. What I think the most accurate is probably going to be is a podium. At least one of the guys, at least Oscar Orlando's going to get the podium. At least one of them.
I hear that. Yeah.
Two in the top 3.
I hear it. I hear it. All right. That's preseason testing. Let's get into the season itself, man. Before we get into the Australian Grand Prix this weekend. I can't believe I'm even saying that. The Australian Grand Prix this weekend. Yeah. Season predictions. Let's
1 a.m. GMT.
That's crazy behavior. I don't know, bro. I don't know. 1 a.m. GMT, man. I don't know.
I will not be there, man.
I don't know. I ain't got it in me. Nah, who am I kidding? I might do, man. Who am I kidding? Constructors prediction. Let's get that one out of the way. Because I think we're going hand in hand on this one. But
we're going back to back 3 in a row.
My prediction is a 3-peat, mate.
3-peat.
My prediction is the 3-peat. I think McLaren are going to win the Constructors' Championship purely for this. 2 things. I think the car is good alone. I think the car will improve over time. You've spoken about it just earlier. When it comes to improving and involving the car, and somebody mentioned it in the comments, we get better and better. We've got the 2 best drivers on the grid as a pairing. Now, I know there's Lewis and Leclerc.
Remember when we said this 2 years ago? People laughed at us. This is not competition anymore.
Exactly that. You know, listen. I know this is a McLaren channel, but guess what, guys? Newsflash: we have the best driver pairing on the grid, and we're going to win the Constructors' Championship for the 3rd year in a row.
Argue with that. I want people to argue with that because people will say Ferrari, and then in the same breath saying like Hamilton's wash. Pick one, bro.
Which one? Yeah, which one is it?
Is Ferrari got the best line, or is Hamilton washed? Let me know.
I can't lie to you, Mahad. Yeah. Here's what you were talking about. Like, am I worried about Ferrari or not? If Hamilton is pole and race win and wins by like 20 seconds, I'm sitting up. Then I'm sitting up. Then I'm sitting up and I'm saying, okay, hang on. Because
the Kardashian effect. I'm awake.
He's got. When you think about all of the Grand Prix winners, all the champions, all the race winners we've had in Formula 1 history in Australia, how many races do you think Hamilton's won?
6, 7?
He's won 2 Australian Grand Prix.
No, I'm thinking of poles.
No, Grand Prix. He's had 2 wins in Australia. So if he gets pole,
I promise you now, he's had like 8 poles, 7 poles, and he's only got 2 wins. That's crazy.
That many, and he's not won them. That's insane. That's insane. Because I had a video the other day about like it's not come out yet, but there's a video about like the top like five race winners in Australia. I'm like, there's no Verstappen, there's no Hamilton. I'm there like, wait a minute, who's in this conversation? And I look down, I see Hamilton with 2 race wins. I said, nah, this ain't happening. This ain't right.
8 times. He's got 8 poles.
8 poles, 2 wins. That's that McLaren 2012 times, wasn't it? That's like 2010, 11, 12.
That's up. Yeah, 2008, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Wow. Oh my days.
Wow. He hates that circuit, bro. It must be cursed for him. Must be cursed about him.
I don't know, but to be fair, probably Charles was getting.
Yeah, Charles could get the pole, man. I can't lie. He could. But yeah, no. Constructors, McLaren's the number 1.
Forget about Ferrari. Who cares? We'll still
who cares? McLaren's number 1. What are you saying?
Red Bull will beat them. Mercedes, Kimi's too young. although if he makes a step, he might be talking to Russell though. Tell you that, man. Might give him a headache.
Okay. Yeah. So your constructors champion is who?
Yeah, McLaren, obviously.
There we go. We love that. Let's see. Drea say, look, George isn't in a title fight. To be consistent with that is much easier. And if Kimi is closer, I can see him making his usual mistakes more often. It could be interesting.
People are saying George calm, collected. The guy's racing for nothing, man.
True. When we've seen him under the cosh,
he's not racing for a championship, man.
When he's under the cosh, yeah, we've seen him. Mate, Singapore.
Look how Norris is under no pressure.
Yeah, it's true.
And when he was under the spotlight and stuff like that, everything changes, man. Same with Piastri. When nothing's going down, there's no pressure, and you're good. If he's got the fastest car by a distance and Kimi's not troubling him, he'll win the championship quite easily because there'll be no pressure.
Yeah, good. True.
If your car's 30 seconds up the road, you're going to win. But when there's other cars around,
when it's close, let's see
what's happening.
Human Fly says, no way George is winning the title. It's way too much hype. He might win a few races, though. Listen, I think there'll be a good mixture of race winners this season. There might be quite a bit there. But yes, let's see. In terms of, loving the optimism, of course. Sully says, Randy Singh out?
So he got promotion.
I was going to say, I'm sure he moved up, right?
He's up. He's like Jonathan Wheatley position. Like,
it's because the way, do you know what?
The FIA about penalties and all that kind of stuff. He's like racing director.
I understand what Sully's saying though, because the way I saw the news broadcasted was that McLaren was moving on in the strategy department. So I was like,
no, Randy was doing strategy. That's not his job anyway. His job is racing director. Yeah. He was covering that position. His job is they needed someone that specializes in strategy. They've got a strategy guy. Randy could do his job, which is talking to the FIA.
Yeah, exactly.
That's his job. Wheatley role, talking to the FIA.
Let him do the Jonathan Wheatley role, and then we have the best driver lineup, and we are the best at developing the car, and we have Red Bull strategists. Listen,
yeah, that's it, man. Come on, man. Stars aligned. Shouts to Zach.
You know
We're
what I'm saying?
shopping. We're good. We've got the
Exactly.
driver. We've got a technical team. We've got a strategy team.
Yo, this is crazy behavior by human flies. I think Alpine will
All
beat
right.
Ferrari this year.
Calm. I
See,
don't respect Ferrari, but let's
see, I think Alpine will be the front of the midfield though.
I need Alpine in the mud.
Do you know what is it? I like Flavio Briatore, man. He's a criminal. He's a criminal, man. We need that because there's no Christian Horner. We need some of that.
And
You know what I mean?
you see how Flavio was moving in Drive to Survive.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to catch up.
I fear Oscar's in the right place because if he stayed in that organization, and Flavio's around.
Drea says, why is everyone talking about Hamilton? Charles will have him in his pocket. Oh,
yeah, probably. He had him in the pocket last year, but
listen, Charles got married, didn't let's see if he's
effect, Drea. Kardashian effect.
It was a Kardashian effect. Shout out to Fortune A Chana. What's happening, man? Hope you're good. Each time Lewis gets a pole in Australia, something is out of his control. Always happens to derail him. Clearly, it's clear. Okay, no, bro, not Alp. We won't even see. They won't even be P top 6. No, I think it'll be top 6. I think it'll be P5. You know,
get them out of there.
I reckon it'll be P5.
I want them now there with Cadillac and Aston Martin. And Williams. People talking crazy. Don't think I don't see these McLaren fans that became Williams fans over the winter. I see you.
What's that about?
What kind of poor decision making is this?
That about Williams? I like Williams, but yo, what's going on?
I'm seeing a thing right now saying Williams is severely overweight, obese. You know, he's on Ozempic. People argued with me. Yeah, people argued with me and said that James Vowles is the best TP in Formula 1.
What are we doing here?
I said, what evidence?
Listen,
what evidence do you have to say the best TP? Now look at what's going on with that team. So you was gassing it in December. Yes, he's the best team principal the whole of Formula 1. He's not even better than Toro. He's not better than anybody.
We're forgetting, yeah? He joined Williams with 2026 in mind 2 years ago. They had all their hearts set on this. Man didn't even show up to the party. Didn't even show up to the launch. Come on. You can't. It's the fact that James Vowles was there. There was no car to be found with him. He was in Barcelona just watching everyone else. That's a howler to miss deadline and to be overweight. It's a howler.
I ain't going to be there. And tell me why they've been saying since James Vowles has been saying since 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on 2026.
2026.
How you late? How you late?
And overweight. Late and overweight is crazy. That's crazy work. James Vowles, we like you, but my goodness, it's crazy stuff, man. Like a politician. Great. Where's the evidence?
There's zero evidence. What accomplishments has he got? Science stacked had in podiums. There's no accomplishments. There's no accomplishments here at all.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's great PR. He has
back to where they were before James Vowles came.
Right.
They've gone back to where it was.
Let's get into some of that Australian stuff, shall we? Let's get down under the Australian Grand Prix, the first race of the season. Sorry.
We didn't give a prediction for a driver's championship.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't know why I thought we'd done it. Where is? You give me your You want me to go first? I reckon Lando Norris this season will finish P3 in the drivers' championship, and I reckon P1 for Oscar Piastri. He has to do it. He has to
win.
He has to win the title. For me, Oscar Piastri P1. He'll win the Formula 1 World Championship this season.
Okay, I hear that. I ain't got no qualms with that. I thought you were gonna say George Russell. I'm very perplexed about this.
Like I said on Monday,
I feel like you were on Mercedes hype train.
On Monday, it's George Russell. On Tuesday, it's Oscar Piastri. On Wednesday, I can't pick it. But right here, right now, I'm thinking Oscar's got to do this. He's got to lock in and do it. But I'm 22.
I want you guys to go back to last year and look what I said. I said the exact same thing what you said. Remember, at the preseason, I said
Mm.
Oscar's going to win the championship because if he doesn't do it now, he's never
You'll
going to
never
do it.
Yeah, you
If
did.
you're not going to beat Lando now, you're never going to do it. We're here.
You did say
He's
that.
never going to do it. It's over.
It's over.
He will never beat Lando over a season. It's done.
Where will he finish in the Drivers' Championship, Oscar Piastri?
I think he's going to finish P3 in the championship.
Wowza. P3 for Oscar Piastri, yeah? Where's Lando Norris finishing this season?
I think he's going to finish. Oh, this is a techie one, man.
Techie, man.
No, this is techie because I'm gonna say Lando back to back.
Lando Norris back to back.
George Russell P2.
George Russell P2. Wow.
And I only say this because I have to not contradict myself. Last year I said, if you don't beat Lando now, it's over, bro. You're never gonna beat him. You can't have 60 races, 70 races of not beating your teammate over a season. It's
This
over,
is
man.
peak. This is peak. Federico says
the only saving grace for Oscar is if Lando won that title when they said it's my day off. If he does a Kimi Räikkönen, it's my day off. Wins 2007 and just says I'm done.
what,
Yeah?
like Kimi
Then Oscar will just carry on beating them for the rest of the year, for the rest of the time they have together. If he does a Kimi of like, I won my title, I'm chilling.
What, 08 Kimi?
08 Kimi, 08 Kimi, 09 Kimi.
09
If
Kimi.
does that, then anybody's beating him.
That's true.
Not his teammate, but
that's true.
It really just depends on that. For me, come on, this is too much of a sample size now. I'm not. At some point, I'm not stupid in it. I've seen too much of a sample size now. What's the head-to-head between these two?
Whilst you're checking that, I honestly, my heart says Oscar, my head says George. It's so tough, man. It's so tough.
I'm the other way around. I'm saying Lando or George.
Yeah,
these two know each other.
So we both predict George is in the mix. You know the one. So that's
the thing is. Guess what? If I will say this, yeah, and this is gonna sound crazy. If Verstappen's in the mix, he's beating both of them.
Yeah, unfortunately. if Verstappen
in the vicinity of Russell or Norris, and them two are going head to head, Verstappen's taking it.
We can't have Verstappen there again. We can't. Let me get through these comments quickly. Drea says, I read that we already have weight-reducing upgrades for Australia and the latest Mercedes power unit. So I'm curious to see where we stand. Federico says, Oscar has a new management coaching team. So he's locking in. Love that. Drea says, I reckon Lando will be ahead of Oscar more comfortably than last year. Low grip cars and oversteer. That's Lando's thing. Sorry,
I haven't even mentioned that. That's going to play against Oscar in terms of
play against Oscar, yeah.
In terms of high speed and stuff like that. Which is
shout to Zach Abdi. Yeah, no, exactly. Shout out to Zach Abdi. He says Oscar P1 or P2, Lando P4.
We have no evidence base for this, bro. If you look at the data, just look at everything. There's no evidence base for this, bro.
Frank says Oscar has a good chance, as good as chance as Lando. That's fair enough.
Yeah, he has a chance. If it's especially if it's head to head, them two, Oscar definitely has a chance.
Yeah, definitely.
His chances if Lando's decided he's won the title and that's it, he's packed in. I'm done.
Wow, you're strong on this one, huh? Z says, all I want is for Oscar to stop going on vacation after the summer break. I'm tired. Non-Voyo, what's good? It's not one of the McLaren boys. Can it be anyone but Max? If it's not going to be one of the McLaren boys, can it be anyone but Max? Human Fly says, I think Max is more likely than George, honestly. Listen, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. What's the head-to-head?
The head-to-head?
Yeah, if you found it.
Head-to-head GP results, all positions. 47 to 23.
Damn.
Head-to-head.
But
GP position head-to-head only results where both are classified 42 to 22. So it's still like basically no.
But that's with Oscar having the rookie year.
Yeah,
I mean, Lando's had like 5 years.
No, I said last year. I'm the one that said last year before the season Oscar's going to beat Lando.
Yeah.
I'm the one that had egg on my face.
Me too, bro.
You said Lando. You won at the end. You said Lando.
No, I won in the end, but
you get strong left. You went.
But listen. I got to June 1st. I said, nah, this is it. We're done. This is done.
No, and that's when I changed up. I was like, it's a bit shaky. You can't say
it's a bit shaky, warrior.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I said his only chance was to beat him. I don't think
Let's
when
see
is it, unless it's a Rosberg situation where Rosberg was fighting against Hamilton for ages and then finally got one over the line.
Yeah. We'll
That's
see,
the only
man.
example I can see of a teammate losing to their teammate so many years in a row and then coming back.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Regardless, let's see how the season goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Australian Grand Prix. Talk to me. Qualifying, race itself. Where are you with this?
This is gonna sound so crazy, yeah. Pole position, George Russell. Winner, Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
Wow. That is crazy behavior.
You didn't expect that, did you?
I didn't. I'm going Oscar either wins or DNFs his reincarnation.
Oh my God, he has to be on the podium.
Listen.
He has to be P2 or even, it'd be fantastic if he got a win. My heart win, I want Oscar to win the race.
Yeah. 100%. So my prediction is
I'm just vibes in and saying give me Antonelli.
My prediction will be
first career win.
Pole position. Wow, look at it. Pole position is going to be Oscar Piastri. Race winner is going to be Oscar Piastri.
This is crazy.
He's doing the double.
We were talking about us not being the fastest car. This guy said from the jump we're winning the race.
Yeah, we're winning the race. We're winning the race. There's going to be shenanigans in Australia, as always. There'll be shenanigans in Australia regardless. There'll be rain, torrential thunderstorm. You know, certain man can't get over there because they can't get through the Middle East. There's going to be some equipment left. There's some equipment left behind. I'm telling you, freight trains late. Yeah, man. Like Haas, who's had a fantastic testing with, they'll have something missing. They'll have an item missing.
Ferrari will start strong.
Yeah, Ferrari will start strong. In all seriousness, Ferrari will be there. Hey,
why not put it for the win?
Because Charles doesn't convert poles, and Hamilton's record at Australia is horrendous.
Charles won the Australian Grand Prix. That was that season. He dunked at everybody. Crazy.
Charles.
2022. He dunked at everybody.
Charles.
Yeah, he won the Australian Grand Prix by like 20 seconds. What is it? By a big margin. I
don't know, man. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember.
What do I know? I'm saying Kimi Antonelli. If that hits, I'm a genius. I'll be the next week. Next week we'll do the stream. If Kimi wins, remember I said it.
I wonder what the odds are on that, bro. I heard that somebody betted on the Premier League on the weekend on the Sunday of all the home teams getting 2-1. He put in a tenner. He's won 46 grand. I said, this is insane.
Yeah, let me do that for Kimi Antonelli. What's the odds?
This is insane behavior. But yeah, no one. Z says no one believes in Oscar Piastri more than PR. Listen, I'm trying. Listen, he has to come back.
You say that, but trust me, he didn't believe in last season at the beginning. I did.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, absolutely.
Now or never. I said it's now or never. He gave it a good try.
There's no rain forecasted. It doesn't have to be forecasted.
Look at Dre.
This is Australia.
What do you think of Lando rage baiting?
Lando is totally relaxed and is having fun rage baiting everyone. But I think he wants to win more than ever. I predict at least one McLaren on the podium and both in the top 5. Yeah, listen, I don't think Lando Norris is going to sleep. I don't think he's like, one and done.
No, that's my only caveat. If he decides to, I need to actually see him a couple of races to see if he's doing a Kimi or not. If he's doing a Kimi Räikkönen or not.
I reckon there'll be moments in the season where Lando Norris will be like, guys, remember I'm wearing number 1. There's a reason I'm wearing number 1.
Yeah.
Let me just put you on notice. Yeah. I think it will cook. He will cook.
Everybody said they hate the cars, and he's like, oh, I love him. You can retire for him.
He's having fun, man. He's fun.
Taking a piss now. But this is what he was doing when he first entered F1, and then they kind of beat it out of him.
Yeah.
But now, rage bait away, man. Enjoy yourself.
Steph says Charles pole, George win. That could be interesting. Winner Charles Leclerc says no.
This is a McLaren fan TV stream. Why am I seeing Charles winning?
I know. I'm seeing all sorts.
At least pick the Ferrari driver that's got McLaren links. Come on, guys.
You know what I mean? Pole. Yeah, at least a Hamilton. You know what I mean? Say for Alonso if you want. Do you know what I'm saying? One on the car is a great motivator for sure. It is. Human Fly says McLaren will be the only team with 2 cars in the top 5, and we will be in the lead of the championship.
That would be amazing. Don't win the race, but we're leading the constructors. Beautiful.
Can you imagine? Yeah, man. That's what I think. Listen, the helmet Piastri's put out, the fact of what happened last season, he ended half decent towards the end of the season, to be fair, even though he had that little slip in the middle, like, you know, after the
little
summer.
slip.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice. This is a McLaren fan TV channel, mate. This is McLaren propaganda.
I definitely believe he'll get better. But
yeah, I think so.
I think Lando will get better as well. He's not a static target. You know what I mean?
Listen, are you forgetting the disaster Piastri had in Australia last year? There's things to claim, man. There's redemption to claim for that man on more than one occasion. Alonso,
my safety car bet, man. Bring me the safety car, man.
Have you seen the memes of Alonso just running at the Australian Grand Prix? What he's going to be doing? He's just going to run instead.
He might have to actually do it.
Listen, on lap 4, he might have to hop out and just start.
Why Honda never ready? What's wrong with
Never ready. Never ready for a new reg. Never. Them men are never ready for a new reg. They do things at their own pace, at their own pace, at their own time. If McLaren were to change next season, let's just say for argument's sake, fantasy booking, McLaren are going to leave Mercedes engine. Which engine would you go for? And it doesn't have to be in Formula One right now, but which engine would you say, do you know what? McLaren should have a think and go over here, because Audi's got its own engine, right? Which is interesting. Cadillac are bringing their own at some point, aren't they? Somewhere down the road. So yeah.
I don't want to make one from scratch. I'd rather just stay a customer.
Yeah,
so,
who would you take?
Because if we start from scratch, we're going to be ass for like 3 years, man. And I ain't trying to watch that.
True.
So should we just let Audi do the legwork and then buy something off them? Let them do the development of the engine and then buy something. Because Audi eventually are going to get it right, probably. Because they do it in every other. They do it in every other form of motorsport. They're not coming to be losers.
But at the launch, that man were giving me 2030. That man
was giving me 2030 at the launch. Right. Okay, I'll buy it in 2030.
I said, yo, 2030? That's a new rank.
Put a reservation, 2030. Not now. If it's now, then probably. Why are you doing this to me, bro?
I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued, man. Sticking with Merc. Reincarnations of
Red Bull.
What, powertrains, yeah?
Right, man. I'm begging them on my hands and knees, man. Don't leave me, man.
Who's that?
I'm saying I'm begging for Merc not to leave us.
No,
don't leave me, man.
Yeah, let's hold that. I think it's more fun to beat Mercedes as the customer.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing for them, man. They must be living.
Energy needs to be prepared for it years in advance. That's very true.
They must be living, no?
Why not McLaren do their own one?
We never do.
What's in the road car?
You don't own road car engine. No, I don't think so.
I think the road car engine is.
We ain't got time to build engines. We're a racing team. We just go racing.
We just go racing. Yeah, why don't they have their own engine? Just curious.
We had an exclusive deal with Mercedes, and then Mercedes decided to do their own thing.
Yeah.
If Ron Dennis maybe negotiated it a little bit better, we still have Mercedes right now as an exclusive.
Exclusive. Would you ever go back to Renault? Renault cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know when Alpine leave their own engine, it's peak, man.
Yeah. If you leave your own engine, why am I buying your engine? Think about it.
Apparently, that was one of Flavio Briatore's conditions when he joined. He said, "If I'm joining, we have to get rid of this engine." And they said, "All right, cool." Then they came to Merc. He said, "Merc's the best. Let's buy Merc."
It will take us too long to build our own.
Yeah, stick to Merc.
Let's partner with somebody else. Who does good engines? All right, Toyota.
Who?
Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah, I love a Toyota engine.
Where's the BMW engine, man? Where's that
Oh,
BMW?
BMW. Oh, wow. Yeah, if they were
Where's
to
that
come back,
BMW?
I need you guys to develop that and then come.
Yeah, the reincarnation says, yo, the McLaren road car engine is an
Yeah.
old Nissan race engine.
Yeah.
There you go, boy. There you go. All right. Last couple here. I don't think we would have the money for it in the past. Maybe now, but we're nearly done. But we're nearly done 2020.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, it's true, man. Chevy, you know, wow.
Don't
Knowing
know.
Zach Brown, boy, he'll get a piece of that Cadillac, you know. He'll get a piece of that Cadillac.
Yeah, when Cadillac build their engine, was it?
Because they're building theirs, aren't they? They are building theirs.
Yeah,
but yeah,
we'll probably have a good deal with them because we've got Chevy engine in IndyCar as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're back. We are
back.
frigging back, man. The Australian Grand Prix is this weekend. Formula One is back, man. It's time to get sink our teeth into it and get excited for the brand new season. It's going to be mental. We don't know what's going to happen. We're just predicting, and based on no evidence whatsoever, lack of knowledge. That's it. But it's going to be fun, man. We'll be back next Tuesday, 7 p.m. GMT, British time. And yeah, we'll talk about how Oscar Piastri is the first Australian to win the Australian Grand Prix. Are you guys watching? So you guys watching live this weekend? You're damn right.
I think I will be. I'm fasting anyway. Ramadan, so I'll be awake.
Yeah.
At them times.
We will be there. We will be there.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Until next time, people will be out. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.